Okay, welcome back. Now what happens if you increase this force up to 60 newtons? Now we have an object like this, another object like this, right? So this is the system I was talking about in the last video. So if this rate is 4G, sorry 5G, and here was 10G. So this is RA, so this object is A, and if this object is B, this will be B. So we are increasing the force. We are increasing the force, assuming that there is no friction between the large object and the flow. We are increasing the force up to 60 newtons. Up to 60 newtons. So as I mentioned in the last video, when you are applying a force on this object will have a force on this side, right? The force applied by A on B will be so as to oppose B's motion. It will be this side. Since there is only one friction, I will write it only as if. And according to Newton's third law, the frictional force, the reaction of this force will be equal in magnitude but opposite in direction, and the force will be on A like this. Right? So this is A. Right? So I'll take mu equals 0.25 again. 0.25. Right? So the frictional force, so Ra you can put F equals ma to A. F equals ma to A. So Ra will be positive and 5G will be negative, so this is equal to 0. So Ra is equal to, if I take G equals 10, Ra will be equal to 5 times 10, 50 newtons. Right? Ra is equal to 50 newtons. Right? So for A I will put F equals mu R. So we are calculating FF. FF is equal to 0.25 times 50 is equal to 12.5 newtons. Right? 12.5 newtons. Alright. So the force distribution will be like this. For A, the only force that is acting is the frictional force this side, so that will be 12.5 newtons. And for B will be like this. 60 Newton force this way, and the frictional force which is acting is 12.5 this way. Right? For B. Alright. So as I mentioned in the last video, for this system to go as a unit, A maximum should be greater than A system. So that is the inequality we are following. Right? A maximum should be greater than A system. So we have to find A maximum, we have to find A system and determine if these two objects are going as a system. Alright. So let's find out A maximum. To find A maximum, you can put F equals ma to A. If you put F equals ma to A, F equals ma in this direction. So the force will be the frictional force, that is 12.5. Mass is 5, acceleration is 8. So we found that actually A is equal to 2.5 meters per square second in this direction. Right? So we'll find a system. Now if you are keeping these two objects as a whole, so this will be like this. Total force will be 60 newtons because this FF, right? This FF to this FF will be cancelled, right? These two forces will be cancelled because they are equal in magnitude and opposite in direction. So the total force on this system, if you take it as a whole, if you take it as a system, is only 60 newtons. So that's the only unbalanced force. So this is 60 newtons. So if you put for the system, F equals ma this side, right? So the force will be 60, mass will be 10 plus 5, 15 times A, so the acceleration will be 4 meters per square second, this in this direction. So what actually happens is that AA max, the maximum acceleration of A is less than the maximum acceleration of the system, or the acceleration of the system is greater than the acceleration of the maximum acceleration of A. So for these two objects to go as a system, so this is the inequality that should be followed, right? A maximum should be greater than A system, but what we found here is that A maximum is less than this one. So we can conclude now that that these two objects don't go as a system. So we have to find F equals we have to put F equals ma to A separately and F equals ma to B separately and find the acceleration. So let's find out. So if you are considering A, the only force that is acting on A is 12.5 newtons, and we found the acceleration of A. Now since the object is not, this B is not going with A as a system, we have to find if the acceleration of B is separate. So if you are considering B, you can put F equals ma in this direction, right? So the total force, total applied force on A is 6 newton, total opposing force is 12.5 newton, so B moves. So the total net force will be 60 minus 12.5, which is equal to 47.5, right? 47.5. Its mass will be, we are taken as 10, and the acceleration is A, so the acceleration is 4.75 meters per square second. So the acceleration of B is 4.75 meters per square second. Alright? Okay. So those are the forces that are there, so those are the accelerations. So in the next video I'll be talking about a new concept on friction, and see you then.